Welcome back. Consumer spending was supposed to spook the street, but the carnage hasn't quite happened yet. In fact, the National Retail Federation projecting Halloween spend to crack $12 billion this year. That's an increase of more than $500 million from last year. About $4 billion of that goes to costumes alone, as my next guest knows well. Joining me now is Steven Silverstein. He is the CEO of Spencer's and Spirit Halloween Holdings. Steven, it's great to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
You were just telling me you've been CEO there 20 years?
May of 2003.
That's probably one of the longest tenures, I can think of.
It has been a great journey. It's been so much fun building the Spirit brand. When I started with Spirit in 2003, we were a very small company, not well known. And as you mentioned, this year will be over 1,500 stores nationwide throughout North America.
Was that a blueprint from day one, or did it just kind of one thing after another?
Always been in love with the brand. Halloween has had a magical kind of experience for people to come into the stores and come get engaged. And I was able to really tap into that from the very first time I laid eyes on Spirit. But the truth of the matter was we didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
The idea of a pop-up store that would become a national brand and chain was impossible to imagine.
Right. And was it opportunistic after the financial crisis as well, by some vacant real estate and things like that? I mean, because it seems hard to build a business model on the fact that we know we'll have certain vacancies and opportunities every season, every year, and build like a loyal following around that.
Well, what's not opportunistic and what's not temporary is Halloween. Halloween comes every year. So the idea was, it was clear that the market was looking for something of this scale and scope. It just had never been done before. So when you talk about the real estate market, that's an interesting question. There's always vacancy in the real estate market, even in the best of times.
Right.
Now we talk about it as, of course, but the truth of the matter is there's always vacant real estate, and we have to be flexible, and we have to be able to be fast, and that's really the secret sauce.
Yeah, you're like a permanent temporary chain.
We are 24/7, 365 Halloween. I call us a hybrid retailer because we're physical 2 months a year, but we're virtual the other 10.
Got it. So you're in the same locations in my little area. You're always in the same locations. How do you know they're not just going to lease one of those buildings one of these days?
Well, they do.
Yeah.
And certainly the landlords are looking for permanent tenants when they can get them. But about a third of the time, we are in the same location. What we think of as markets. So in your market, we look at multiple locations where we will reappear. So that's the way we think about how we manage our real estate.
And we mentioned that you have a very specific way of picking those locations. What goes into that?
Well, first and foremost, as a temporary retailer or a temporary space, we need visibility. It's the recognition. I was talking to Susan just before I came on, and she was telling me when she sees those signs go up, boy, she just gets happy. And that's really, so I want her to be able to see those signs when she's driving down the street. So visibility is probably the key factor, size, and then, of course, there's some other things we look at. But we've taken all kinds of different uses.
The other thing I noticed, and my main experience was going last year when I couldn't get there this year, but I look around and I notice the inventory seems very carefully curated and selected. You don't have everything. You seem to have a couple of main things, certain reappearing brands, types of costumes. It almost reminded me a little bit of Costco, like a very deliberate choice about what you carry and what you don't. And I'm just curious, is it all vertically integrated? Like, how does that piece of the business work?
It's a great point. And the way we look at it is we are a specialty Halloween store. We do curate our assortment. The assortment is vast. I mean, there's hundreds of different styles, but we're very thoughtful about it. And as you mentioned, we have over the years become almost vertical. So we do all the sourcing, design, manufacturing as well, because this Spirit has become such a phenomenon itself that there is no market that can keep up with it.